Good afternoon, this is Sheila and welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of the cloth cover. And I showed you in the first video how I set up my cover here, and I added a pin with this charm, and I glued on some buttons, and I showed you how I constructed the double pocket and added snaps. And then we went from there to the inside cover pocket page, and there's 2 pockets at the bottom, and then I did some embellishment at the top, and I also sewed a piece of ribbon down the middle, somewhat down the middle. If you can see, it's a little crooked, just to give it some reinforcement for when I sew in the signature. So like I said in the first video, some people don't care if their signature, if their thread shows on the spine, and other people like a clean spine. So that's why I'm going to show you that I'm going to just attach my pages to that seam before I actually sew the inside cover to the outside cover. So how I do that, this is actually 10 pieces of coffee dyed pages, all different kinds, and so I made some measurements to make sure that my my pages weren't going to overlap the book, because I have done that before. But there's just 10 pieces here, and what I do is fold each piece of paper individually, and then I tuck them inside. And then sometimes this side is kind of uneven, so I will use a metal ruler and a craft knife and just even off the pages. So then you need a sharp tool. If you're not going to use your sewing machine to sew your pages, some people do that, or you can staple them if you want. But I use this little awl. This is actually a jewelry awl, and you got to be really careful, because yesterday I poked myself, and it hurts. So you need one of those, or a needle, to make holes in your pages so that you can sew it into your spine. So I have this yellowish double yarn type string. I have a whole ball of it. Someone gave it to me, so it went with this color scheme. So I already have it in my needle, and it's a just a regular needle. Well, not a regular, it's kind of big, but just any needle you need, because you're going to make your holes first. So you really don't need a sharp needle unless you decide to sew through without making any holes, if that makes any sense. So what I do is I take, and of course I don't have any handy, I take two binder clips, and let me find the middle. I take 2 binder clips, and I make sure my pages are tucked in, and I place one binder clip up the top, and then I flip it over and make sure my pages are still tight in the middle there, and I put another binder clip on the opposite side, so it looks like that. So let's see. Because this is cloth, I'm not going to make the holes in the cloth, because with this needle I have a sharp needle, so I can go through the cloth. But I am going to make my holes first. So what I usually do, take a pencil or a pen, and I want to see where the middle is, and this is like 8 inches, so I'm going to make a little dot at 4 inches, and then I'm going to make a dot at 1 inch from the end here and 1 inch from here. So I have 3 holes. So now I'm going to take this and be very careful, and I'm going to poke holes just like that. And I like to like kind of move it around to try to make it really big. And I'm going to do that in the middle. And again, I'm going to move this out of the way. I should be sitting down for this. Here I am standing. My chair, I think my chair's broken. I put it up and then it slides back down. You know what I mean? First you're really tall and then all of a sudden your chair starts sinking. So there's that. And then the third hole on the other end. Okay. So that's the holes. So what I do is I go in the middle hole, come up through this hole, go back down the middle hole, and come up this hole, and then I'm going to tie in the center here, which I will show you. And if you have any pages that it matters if they're upright, upside down, you don't want them upside down, of course. So now what I'm going to do is lay this on my spine, and I'm gonna try to position the inside cover. I want to make sure that I want to hold that cover so it doesn't move while I'm sewing. And hopefully that's good. Alright. Yeah, it looks. So, I'm going to take, give me some room. So I'm going to take my needle, and I'm hoping that look even enough. To me that looks a little crooked for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because the paper, you know, when you do a freehand cover, you know, it's not going to be as even anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to go through the middle hole. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to leave a tail. That should be good enough, a long enough tail, because you're going to tie it off after. And then I'm going to try to come up. Ooh, I did it. You want to pull it taut but not too tight, and then you're going to go back down the middle hole again. Just like that. And then you're going to come back in through this hole. Come on. There. And just make sure you don't have any string like bulging back there. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to trim off, and I am going to tie a simple knot right there in the center. Just tie a simple knot, not too tight because you don't want your pages to buckle. Maybe do it 3 times, and you can leave a long enough pieces so that you can hang some tags or whatever you like. Alright, so now your pages are sewn in. Alright. Alright, so now what we have to do. Alright, before I go any further, I made a boo-boo, because I'm not sure how this is going to go through my sewing machine. First of all, I'm going to take this off. So that's out of the way. But this piece here, I don't think I am going to... Oh, I still have the cellophane. be able to sew my pages with that. So I don't know if I could take this up without wrecking it. Okay, cool. I'm taking that off because I don't think it's gonna give me trouble when I go through the sewing machine. So now I'm gonna turn this around, and I'm gonna lay my inside cover on top of my outside cover, and make sure you got them in the right direction, because you don't want an accident by you start sewing and then you're like, oh my god. So just like that. And now, before I go to the sewing machine, alright, how does this open? You know, when you're on camera, things do not work out. Oh, I guess this just slides out. There we go. I just bought these at Hobby Lobby. So now I am going to put in a few pins all the way around so that it is held down while I'm sewing. You can put in as many or as little as you think you need. You can tell this is really going to be like a rustic type. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have trouble right here. So I don't know how I'm going to get past those pages. I just realized that. Maybe I'll hand sew that part. Maybe I'll sew this way and then I'll finish by hand, because I'm not sure how I will go about that. I think I did not plan out this cover as well as the other one. Alright. I am getting a new sewing machine today. I can't wait. I've been wanting a new one that's heavy duty so I could go through several layers. Okay, so now I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and sew all the way around the best I can, because I just realized these pages might get in the way a little bit. I'll have to figure that out, and then I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back again. So now my signature is sewn in. It's sewn in, and I went around the edges, and I'll have to tell you, when I came to this part here, I had stitched farther enough away that I just had to lift up my pages and sew around it. So now the front and back cover is sewn together. And I think it's gonna have like plenty of room to stuff. I don't know how chunky I'm gonna make this one, but now I could put my pin back on, and I'm trying just to go through the first layer here. Put that back, and now I can re-glue this. Now, just like in the first video, I told you I put a piece of this cellophane stuff behind the pocket there, because you don't want the glue to glue that pocket together. You know, I bought some fabric tack the other day, and for the life of me, I cannot find it. So now I'm just going to put some glue back down. Let's see how this is falling. Okay, and oops, I'm gonna let this. All right, so now that's it. now it's all set to decorate. I don't know if I will be decorating it on film or not, but I might do it on film because that might be fun for you guys. But yes, this is how you do a fabric cover. I hope I gave you some hints and tips on how to construct your cover and how to do your layers piece by piece. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit the like button and make sure you hit that little bell so that when I do upload a new video, you'll be notified that there's a new video. This is really fun to construct, and I think I am going to do a lot more cloth journal covers because I really enjoyed putting this one together. And I'm just learning. I mean, I started off with the paper kind, and last Christmas was the first time that I made this cover, and then I put it away and I never made another cloth cover. But I really enjoy making this one, and you know, I've been watching a lot of videos myself, and Elizabeth Smith, she's a good journal maker. I love her work, and I was able to purchase one of her journals this year before Christmas. I was so happy. She has a lot of cool ideas, so go check her out. I will link her below. And you know, just have fun and just take your time, and you know, build on each piece, and you know. And now it's time to decorate, and I'll be making some tags, and I'll be stamping probably. I'm not sure. Here I am flipping. This ain't even dry yet, but it's going to be fun filling this up. And yeah, I think I will decorate it on film so that you can see my process and, oh, excuse me, how I go about deciding what I want, which I never really have a plan. Unless I'm making a journal for somebody that specifically needs certain things or wants certain things, then yes, I have a plan. But when I just make a journal just on a whim, I might have an idea, but I really don't have a plan. So yes, so thank you again so much for watching, and I appreciate your support. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year.